Good afternoon, I'm Dan Hagan. Today on Up North at 4, the Quiz Wizard and maybe even the Word Wrangler will return. Then we'll get into Price County history yet again, and we'll finish our series of the Price County Historical Museum. We'll get to all of that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. In 2021, Wisconsin roadways saw an increase in fatalities. According to preliminary numbers from the Wisconsin DOT, the state recorded 594 traffic deaths last year. That's the highest number since 2017. AAA recommends folks slow down, not be on your phone, and of course, drive sober. Also, according to the Wisconsin DOT, the state's seatbelt usage is nearly 90%, but unbuckled passengers make up for a third of all traffic fatalities. Today, Republican state legislators unveiled a plan to recruit more law enforcement officers into the state. Here's the press conference earlier at the Marathon County Sheriff's Office. Currently, there are 13,576 law enforcement officers in Wisconsin. That's the lowest number in over a decade. Republican legislators say they want to bring more into the state, and the legislation would do that by recruiting, having relocation bonuses, and having police academy tuition reimbursement. According to the Wisconsin Policy Forum, Wisconsin ranks last in the country on state spending on law enforcement. The city of Merrill is grieving the deaths of 2 young adults. Police officer Riley Kurtz died from a rare fungal infection. Officer Kurtz was a 3-year veteran of the Merrill Police Department and Cronin-Wetter Police Department. And at the high school, special education teacher Adam Smith died of a rare bone cancer last week. Merrill High School will have a virtual learning day on Friday to accommodate the funeral. The Great Lakes hold about a fifth of the world's fresh water, but a new study shows they're getting saltier. Lake Michigan's salinity used to be 2 milligrams per liter. Now it's up to 15 milligrams. The UW-Madison study shows road salt is the culprit. Salt levels in the lake are still relatively low. 250 milligrams would be the danger zone. But if nothing is done, the salt levels will only increase. And more salt will be hitting the roadways soon. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, we have some snow on the way.
Yeah, hey Dan, happy Tuesday. All right, so bring it in, family meeting time. We have some snowfall arriving for us later on tonight and lingering through tomorrow. And there's a very real possibility that this map could be underdoing it just a little bit. So prepare for a widespread 4 to 6 inch snowfall beginning about 10 o'clock tonight, lingering through about midday tomorrow, and then some more lake effect snow kicks in tomorrow afternoon through Vilas County, Oneida County, as well as Forest County too. So here are the advisories, and here are winter storm warnings right along Lake Superior. Included in there is Vilas County, though, where lake effect snow bands will get into tomorrow, and that snow could be locally heavy. Everywhere else is a winter weather advisory in anticipation of 3, 4, 5, 6 inches of snow arriving late tonight. It'll be light and fluffy snow, easy to move around. Just remember to lift with your legs and not with your back. Okay, outside today, though, we had, Eagle River right now. There's still snow on the ground, but this is going to be a bullseye for the heaviest snow across the area tomorrow as it gets going later on tonight. Outside right now, lots of cloud cover, and there's a couple of flurries trying to get going as the moisture kind of floods into the region. But our system is over here, and it doesn't look like much right now, but it's going to become something, a lot of something later on tonight and throughout the day tomorrow, with wind in there as well. In fact, we could see wind gusts tomorrow afternoon approaching 40 miles per hour, and that will blow and drift the new snow. Futurecast shows the snow developing tonight. Here we are about 10 o'clock or so, news time, with snow developing across pretty much the entire area. That keeps going and going and going. This system is not moving quickly at all. Here's tomorrow morning or so, still snowing. In fact, the heaviest snow will fall around sunrise tomorrow morning, and then it keeps going, and then that turns into lake effects. See these little bands right there? Intense lake effect snow bands tomorrow. The best we've probably seen it all season so far. We'll set up right off of Lake Superior tomorrow afternoon. And those snow bands will keep going into tomorrow night. We're going to take a lot of cold air right over Lake Superior, which is still wide open, and move that water and the air over it, and that's going to create that lake effect snow. And also blowing snow tomorrow tomorrow afternoon. That's likely going to be a problem into tomorrow night and probably even Thursday morning with that blowing interesting snow. It's very light, fluffy snow. As temperatures are so cold, with the cold temperatures, the snow can't hold much moisture, and you get that light, fluffy stuff. You sneeze on it and it kind of blows away, right? And that'll be our case for us tonight into tomorrow. There's lots of cold air to go around, so behind this system, a piece of this is going to return, and we have some much colder air in the forecast. In fact, tomorrow 22, look at Thursday 13, and Friday a high temperature near 8. So our forecast then tonight, though, is increasing clouds out there now, a couple of flurries, snow developing 10, 11 o'clock or so, heavy snow around sunrise tomorrow morning with low temperatures down near 17. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
What if, before you did a shower or bath project, you had a chance to ask an installer any question? Well, we have the questions here today, and we're joined by Corey Gottlieb, a certified installer with Jacuzzi, and he's also my son. Corey, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Dad.
So Lisa wants to know, she says, you make a big deal about how special our Jacuzzi installers are. So she wants to ask you, why do you think a Jacuzzi installer is so special?
We take a lot of pride in our work. We're really proud of what we do. The training program is great. And we're just really happy to do what we do.
Yeah, I think what makes our team so special is you truly care about your customer too.
Yeah, always. Yep, we treat your home and your bathroom as if it were our own.
This question's from Jesse. He wants to know how many people actually show up on a job site when you're doing a bathroom model.
A lot of times it's just the installer and a licensed plumber, but on the bigger jobs, we'll have an extra set of hands helping us out.
So it's you and it's a licensed plumber doing all the plumbing in the walls, right?
Yep.
And then you have somebody that can help you on the really complicated jobs to just make them look absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And even on the bigger jobs, how long do those jobs take?
We're experts at getting the job done in just one day.
Corey George is asking, does he have to do any sort of special preparation in his bathroom in order to make it ready for you to come and install a new shower?
We just ask that you remove your soaps and your cleaners out of your shower and out of your toothbrushes off the vanity. It's going to get a little dusty in there.
Yeah, but you're going to protect the whole home, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. We always make sure we protect the vanity, the floors, everything. Everything gets covered.
And you put runners down throughout the whole house?
Throughout the whole house, underneath in the basement, underneath the drain, whatever we need to do.
Son, I'm super proud of you. Thanks for taking great care of our customers like you always do. Friends, Jacuzzi has some great exciting offers. Take a look.
Let's make your tired old bathroom look beautiful again. Save now with 75% off installation, plus a free upgrade to stylish black fixtures. Call 1-800-Tundraland or visit Tundraland.com today.
We're backing up north at 4. We're joined by some friends today. Jeff, we have Griffin Stroin, our producer as of late, as he has an injury with his arm, and Kevin Kraft, our digital content producer, longtime morning show producer. How are you both doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on today.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
I think it's... Go ahead.
No thanks for having me on today.
Why?
Why?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you.
Well, I will say this is two Detroit fans right here. So if their sports teams are any indication, they're probably going to be mediocre at some games.
They're going to struggle, I think, pretty tough.
I was mediocre
already
last
put them
time.
out.
So.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Griffin did get 0 out of 5 right last time.
I remember that.
Is there a reason you're sitting on the...
Well, because
okay.
Theo had my seat, but now he's
I see, okay. Well, here's how we're going to start it off. This is a fun fact for you guys. We got some snow coming later tonight, but the record snowfall was in the 1996 to 97 season. For Wisconsin, I should say. The record snow season was in Hurley, 96 to 97 winter, 277.7 inches of snow. And this got me thinking, you guys, what else happened in 1996? Quiz Wizard time, I think. Gosh.
maybe. Quiz
I
Wizard?
think it's going to come.
Are you hiding? There he is. All right.
Right on cue. This show is always at its best when we're slightly off the rails. Question number 1 for you two. No, you don't have to wear that. That's the word wrangler.
Oh.
You can work together with them, Jeff.
Okay.
So question number 1. A famous cloned sheep was born in 1996. What was their name? A, Dolly, B, Barbie, C, Diana, or D, Charlotte?
Do you guys know?
I thought it was A, Dolly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with A.
Yeah, correct.
Hey, Dolly.
1 for 1. Okay, we got 2 more questions here. Question number 2. In 1996, Prince Charles and his wife divorced. Princess who? Elizabeth, Diana, Dolly, or Charlotte?
I'm gonna go with B.
This one I don't know. I don't think it's...
Diana got divorced, right?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
The whole European crown is not for
C.
me.
I'm going to say B.
I'm
That is correct.
Okay,
It
good.
is Princess Diana, famous American wife of Prince Charles for a time. All right, question number 3 here. This is a little bit of more of a deep cut. In 1996, who took home the Oscar for Best Actor? A. Nick Cage, B. Mel Gibson, C. Sean Penn, or D. Brad Pitt?
Kevin, this is up your alley.
Is it though? I don't.
I think it's C. I think it's Sean
I
Penn.
was going with
I'm
Sean
going with
Penn as
B.
well.
You guys are all wrong. It was
No.
Nick Cage for Leaving Las Vegas. This is the same year as Braveheart, which was one of Mel Gibson's. But you know what? You defeated the Quiz Wizard. Congratulations.
Nice. That makes us winners.
Well, not so fast, Jeff, because
there's
I
more.
believe another character has arrived. This time we're going to do it on cue. There we go. Yeah! Partner. Yeah, you gotta answer, actually not answer, you gotta make Jeff here. He's under arrest for doing a lot of terrible things.
Like making it snow.
Like making it snow. And you need to free him, but only by making him say the words on the screen. Here's word number 1.
You see snow on this. Good for also planes to indicate if they're in the area or not.
Radar?
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty good, Jeff. Number 2. Griffin, you're really doing a lot of work here.
This is what we have when there's a lot of snow. And it's at Dairy Queen. You get ice cream.
A blizzard.
Okay, good. Okay, number 3. There's 5 words here.
You see this by people in Alaska that live in the ice.
Salmon. Igloo.
Yeah.
Igloo.
There you
I don't
go.
think it's Alaska. We're going to fact check that. Number 3.
If you're building an igloo, you probably need this.
Ice.
But it's like it's more of equipment, like you in the dirt, you know.
Blocks.
Like if you're trying to dig a
pick.
big hole, you
A
need
pick.
a
Shovel.
Yeah, there you go.
That was bad strategy for
need
that
it for
one.
an igloo?
Number 5. Last one.
You're supposed to turn these on at night when you're driving.
Your headlights.
Good, good. You have defeated the word wrangler. Yeah.
Woohoo! Nice job, guys.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. I wish you best of luck, except for your sports teams.
Oh, sure. Hopefully I can touch my shoulder
Hey, that's
soon.
pretty good.
That's
That's
progress.
good, bro.
That's
Thanks for
progress. Okay, we'll be right back on the show. We're going to go back to the Price County Historical Museum in Fifield. We'll be back in a few minutes.
The big in-stock winter blowout sale is on at Slumberland Furniture. Get year-end savings on everything in stock. Over 20 different sofas in stock and ready to go. Over 50 accent chairs and recliners too. In-stock items can be in your home really fast, even just a few days in some areas. Plus, save an extra 30% off all clearance items in store. Huge store-wide savings. Everything is on sale and shipping is free. The big in-stock winter blowout at Slumberland Furniture.
Start the new year off right with Menards Bag Sale. Pick up a bag in-store and get 15% off everything you can fit in the bag now through January 15th. Whether you pack it, load it, stuff it, or stack it. From light bulbs to tools, snacks, and much more. Fit it in the bag and save 15%. So pick up a bag in-store and find out how much you fit in the bag now through January 15th.
Save big money at Menards.
Is your bathroom looking old and worn out? Want to update it, but you don't know where to start? Then let BCI Bath & Shower show you how to turn that old bath into an aisle of beauty and functionality. Our residential bathroom solutions provide the best value on the market, and our customer service is second to none. Our cost-effective BCI Bath & Shower family of products has what you need.
Remodeling our bathroom was a big decision for us.
They didn't make a mess out of our house at all. And at the end of the day, we had a beautiful new bathroom. And it was a great experience the whole way through.
We have the best monthly payment programs in the industry, with payments as low as $68 per month or no interest, no payments for 18 months. For a limited time, be one of the first 100 callers who schedule a free in-home consultation and receive $500 off.
1-800-908-7527. That's 1-800-908-7527.
Factory-trained and certified installers made in the USA, and discounts for seniors and military. BCI Bath & Shower, the leader in affordable bathroom products.
We're backing up north at 4. We're going to conclude our tour of the Price County Historical Museum today, and we're going to start with something that I find very interesting and something you don't see nowadays, a one-room schoolhouse. So let's go to Fifield. We're backing up north at 4, continuing our How We Got Here series and our tour of the Price County Historical Museum. Still here with John Berg. John, we are in the building next to the museum. Where are we at right now?
We're at the Greenfield School. It's a typical turn-of-the-century one-room schoolhouse. It was built just on the west end of Park Falls around 1904, 1905. And it served as school up until about the 1950s. And then the consolidation occurred throughout the county with the larger school districts. Well, the kids at Greenfield ended up going to elementary school in Park Falls.
What sorts of things do we have inside this building?
Well, first of all, the furniture. This is very typical. Now, this furniture, some of this furniture is from the school, but a lot of it was collected from other schools, but it's very typical of furniture that you would see in a one-room school. The blackboard's up in front, a map, Washington and Lincoln, the clock, the lectern, and the storage area there. The stove, wood stove, heated the whole thing. The teacher was responsible for, in the morning, getting everything warmed up, getting the fire started, getting the whole lesson all set. So that was it was really a one-person show, and it was usually women who were teaching, and they had to be single women. Once you got married, then you were not allowed to teach anymore because teachers were seen as virtuous, as an ideal that was, you looked at that as an ideal. Not that getting married wasn't virtuous, but once you got married, your focus as a woman was to shift from the schoolhouse as a teacher to the kitchen and the home. And you were the one who was raising the children. It was a real division of labor and by gender. So that a lot of women who started teaching and were married then, of course, had to quit their jobs. And
when did that change? I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, that changed. Well, I want to say it varied from district to district, but by about the 1960s, 50s, 60s, after the war, World War II, I think there was less of that. I know that my wife's parents were both teachers down in Beloit. They lived in Beloit. My father-in-law was a teacher, music teacher at Beloit, but my mother-in-law, his wife, had to get a job in another district because they wouldn't let the husband and wife teach together in the same district. Yeah, that was in the 1950s. Yeah.
Anything else you want to highlight in this building?
Well, the collections are rather typical of what you'll see in a one-room school. If you go up and down the railroad line again, you see displays of schoolhouses. This will look similar to what's in Point, what's in Colby, that kind of thing. I think where you'll see some things that are different are the specific high school displays or school displays for like the Fifield High School, which is no longer in existence. There's some trophies and letter jackets and so on. Park Falls, of course, is now Chequamegon district, but there's some artifacts from that school. So you'll see some different things for specific schools within Price County, and in this case, more the northern part of Price County.
Okay, next time on the tour, we're going to go back inside the museum. We're going to go to the top floor where lots of different activities took place. That will be next time.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Welcome to Patchouli Garden in Park Falls. We love authentic Indonesian patchouli and we specialize in our original custom blends. Everything with the Patchouli Garden name on it we make right here in our store. Visit Patchouli Garden in the store or online.
Get a sneak peek at the upcoming weather for the week with meteorologist Andrew Kiekefer on News Watch 12 weekends at 10 p.m. Utilizing industry-leading technology, WJFW has you covered so you can stay on top of those ever-changing systems in the North Woods.
Weather can be weathered with technology there to help you in a Ford Escape. Winter roads can be tough. Bronco Sport, tougher. And Explorer can take the bite out of chilly mornings. Ford, winter like you mean it. Hurry in to get a great offer on a weather-ready Ford SUV. Visit your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers today.
Olson Solar Energy would like to thank you for trusting us with your local solar installations this past year. To those of you who are still considering solar, give us a call to set up a free evaluation and get your project booked for next year. Discover the benefits of a lower or no energy bill and take advantage of federal tax credits. The time is now. Go green, save green with Olson Solar Energy.
We're back on Up North at 4, our final stop here at the Price County Historical Society Museum. Still here with John Berg. John, tell us where we're at right now. And before we talk about the exhibits, what is this room?
This room was constructed as a social hall. It was constructed with a stage on it, so you could do everything from plays to speeches to rallies to anything that you wanted to do as a group with churches, public groups, fraternal organizations, political rallies, you name it, they could have it up here. They did have dances up here. And so the band would play up on the stage, and you had this whole dance floor that was available for people to enjoy.
I wish I could have partaken in those. You were ever a dancer?
No, my father told me I moved my feet like 2 stones, so I was never a dancer.
Well, let's talk about what's in here now. What sorts of exhibits do you have here on the top floor?
Well, behind the camera is the CCC corner, which you'll see if you go to Rhinelander too. They have the state CCC camp over there, but this is all Price County CCCs. Coming from the left of the camera forward is a domestic display of washing and so on. The next one here is the trades display, carpentry, woodworking, and so on. The next one up begins part of our military display, mostly World War I display. And then there's an old grand piano there, and then up on the stage is our current main display of military from World War II on. Coming around through the middle here, these are various displays of artifacts from everything from baby buggies and toys to different recreational utensils. On the side over there, to the right is the remnants of the courthouse at Price County Courthouse in Phillips from the old original courthouse, salvaged, and also stenographers' equipment and so on. And then as we go here, this is a Christmas display that one of our board members, Tracy Dunbar, put together this year, which is a new one. And then we have an authentic sleigh. Now, I'm not sure that that was built in Price County, but it was used here in Price County. And then we have hats. Kids can try on different hats. This display case in front of us here going this way is Dale Hakenen's family's contributions to the knuckle boom logger and the revolutionary processing that they brought forth in the 40s and 50s. And then this display right here is recreational equipment, fishing, hunting, tennis, whatever we had here in Price County.
Very cool. Thanks so much, John.
Thank you, Dan.
I do want to mention one more thing. You guys are hoping to add on to your facility here. What do you plan on doing?
Well, as we discussed before, we are in the process of fundraising for a new archives building. It's going to be a 44 by 28 structure made out of cement block faced with brick, steel roof. It's going to be a fortress, and the purpose of it is to put all our collections of our photographs, our plat books, maps, books, papers, diaries, whatever we have that's ephemera that could be easily burned, lost, destroyed in one location in a secure place, have it open periodically to the public for research, and it's going to be called the Lewis A. Koenig Research Center, named after the DA of Price County in the 1930s and 40s, and his daughter is the main benefactor who got this project off the ground. So.
Very, very cool.
Yes, we're hoping to start next summer. If we can raise, we have to raise 1/3 of the cost yet, and if we can get that done, we won't start until we have every penny in the bank, but we're hoping if we can get that done, we'll start next summer.
Okay, Mr. Berg, thanks so much for taking me on the tour today.
Thank you, Dan.
We'll be right back on Up North at 4.
Amy Schneider averages 31 correct responses per game.
She's leaving less than half of the material to be split between her two competitors.
Can this Jeopardy super champ keep it going?
Jeopardy! Weekdays at 4:30 on NBC 12.
Prevention is important. Help protect yourself and others from the spread of illness by keeping your home clean and germ-free. Here are some areas to pay special attention to. Walkways and floors around main doors accumulate a lot of germs. Make sure you sanitize these frequently. The kitchen can be a haven for microbes. Concentrate on countertops and appliances that get a lot of hand contact. The living room is a hub of activity where germs can easily spread. Locate and handle any often touched objects. Bathrooms attract viruses and bacteria very quickly. Focus on faucets, fixtures, and floors to keep germs at bay. Children's areas can easily become breeding grounds for germs. Address objects and places where kids sleep and play. Sanitizing is easy and should be done several times a day. First, ensure good ventilation. Then, clean all dirt from the surface or object. Next, kill the remaining germs with disinfectant, following the manufacturer's directions. And finally, wash your hands thoroughly. Learn all prevention guidelines. Download the free booklet at scientology.org/staywell. An ounce of prevention is worth a ton of cure.
Visit Wildberry Market, the premier natural food store in the Northwoods, for all of your organic food and health needs. Grab a healthy lunch on the go, made fresh daily by our deli. Eat well, live well, be well. Wildberry Market in Minocqua and online.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
It seems unseasonably warm outside because it's like 20 degrees, right?
And no wind right now.
Okay.
So that does something.
But I feel like I'm kind of used to like 0 or 5 or
yeah,
10.
I mean, we're certainly settling into a pattern that's cold across north central Wisconsin, and even colder air arrives for us on Thursday. We'll have single-digit high temperatures again, and then probably again on Sunday to Monday of next week. So a very kind of like cyclical cycle right now. Warm up a little bit, storm comes through, then really cool off. In fact, we'll have low temperatures probably Wednesday or Thursday night down near 20 below 0 in a few spots.
Okay.
So that's cold. But first, there's some more snow to get through. Already a really good snow season, right? Almost 44 inches of snow so far this snow season. We're going to add probably 5 or 6. Now, the thing with tonight's system is I have a real feeling in the back of my head right now that we may be underestimating it a little bit. So just be ready for maybe more than 4 to 6 inches of snow north of Highway 29 this evening into tomorrow morning. It could give us more, but it's that light, fluffy stuff. So
can I ask why you have that knack?
Well, looking at the latest model data, there's a little bit more moisture involved. There's a little more energy in the atmosphere. There's colder temperatures, which gives you a higher snow ratio. So there's a lot of those little things kind of like, oh, we may be one off in terms of instead of 4 to 6 inches, maybe it's 5 to 7, you know, one of those. So it's not a huge difference, but we're definitely maybe in for a good snow tonight.
Well, the snow should hit around 10 o'clock this
Around 10
evening.
o'clock.
We'll hear from Jeff at 5 and 6 before then. Thanks for joining us.